It's lights out, and away we go. Blistering start from Nico Hülkenberg and from Sebastian Vettel, who also gets in between the Mercedes. Hamilton's had a poor start here. Rosberg and Vettel going into the first corner. Bottas on the outside of Raikkonen. Well, look up from Felipe Massa. Rosberg heads into the first corner ahead of Sebastian Vettel. Lewis Hamilton slips down, and there's a McLaren going out fifth places through the Curva Grande they go, and it's his teammate Nico Rosberg. Sebastian Vettel now pressurizing him, he's too far back. Then comes Kimmi Raikkonen, and then Valtteri Bottas, and then there's the Red Bull, Daniel Ricardo. Hamilton in sixth, Ricardo fifth.
His initial getaway, his reaction to the lights, Hamilton was fine. Then he just went nowhere, and that's why the pack engulfed him down into turn one.
Race is on here at Monza then, and it's Rosberg who leads from Vettel, Raikkonen, Bottas, Ricardo, Hamilton, Perez, Hülkenberg, Massa and Alonso. A shocking start from Max Verstappen. So we're on board now with Sebastian Vettel.
Great reactions from him, quickly recognising that Hamilton's not getting up, threading the eye of a needle with his Ferrari, and then that's the crowd reaction to a 2-3 for Ferrari. Imagine if they go into the lead.
But what happened with Hamilton?
It's odd, wasn't it? I mean, it didn't bog down, it didn't go into anti-stall. Just didn't get away, it just didn't move. It sounded like clutch slip.
Felipe Massa and Julian Palmer running very close together and touching. Oh, and that's a big, big smash for Felipe Massa, taking him out of the race and doing a lot of damage.
Hamilton looks to pass Ricardo, but Ricardo's got the inside line. Hamilton can switch back, get a better traction through the exit, go around the outside of Curva Grande. No DRS or anything in this part of the racetrack, and then he'd have the high ground, the inside line down into the second chicane. This is absolutely flat out, well over 200 miles an hour now, and Hamilton's got the piece of track he needs.
That is Ericsson ahead of Magnussen, and there's Jenson Button involved right in the middle of it as well. That's super driving by Jenson Button there. Esteban Gutierrez looking for a good exit out of the chicane. Button puts himself up into 16th place. Gutierrez behind him, and Magnussen has just lost 3 places.
Yeah, Button's passed a pair of them in that sweet little move.
Why does he want to stop now, Martin? He looks a little closer, coming through Parabolica. The Williams struggling on its tyres. Hamilton now picks up the tow, gets closer and closer, switches out from behind the rear wing of the Williams. Hamilton is alongside and past and up into 4th place. Bottas will try and fight back, under braking into the chicane. Hamilton ahead of Bottas, now has to hunt down the 2 prancing horses of Raikkonen and Vettel. Kimmi Raikkonen into the pits. Yeah.
Ferrari 2 stopping then, because they've gone super soft so far.
So they're going to have to stop again to run either the medium or the soft compound tyre. Race leader Nico Rosberg is in a land of his own. Lewis Hamilton, who's been told over the team radio, it looks like other cars are going with a 2-stop strategy. We are going to stick with plan A. So that's just the 1 stop then.
What tyre are they on? So both Ferraris have taken super soft again, so they have to stop once more.
So Lewis clearly hasn't given up. He probably has now, because he's sort of out of range anyway from his teammate. Fastest lap of the race for Ricardo.
And he's gaining still on Valtteri Bottas. Renault engine against Mercedes engine. Pulls out, brakes late. He's going to have a little go down the inside. Bottas seen him coming, has to take to the curb. Ricardo, sensational move from Daniel Ricardo. Pulled out on Valtteri Bottas there and deserves a standing ovation, let alone a round of applause. That was phenomenal.
Sensational move. Overtake of the year for so far, that was.
Nico Rosberg didn't take pole at Monza, has never won before at Monza, but as the checkered flag is now in sight, he comes onto the main straight to win the Italian Grand Prix for the first time. It's Nico Rosberg who closes the gap of the championship lead to just 2 points. He takes victory. Hamilton, who started from pole, slipped down to 6th, has recovered to finish 2nd, and it's off to Singapore we go.
Vettel on the podium.
It's his first podium in far too long for Sebastian Vettel.
Ooh, excellent job, really good job on that first stint, Nicola. Just area under the curve, brilliant job.
Thank you very much, Thomas, thank you very much. Awesome guys, thank you very much, it's great to win here in Italy.
I know you like coming from a long way back, but that might be a new record.
That was good fun.
Grazie mille, troppo bello, proviamolo.
Daniel Ricciardo completing the top 5 ahead of Bottas and Verstappen. Perez, Massa and Hülkenberg in the points. Jenson Button couldn't quite get past Romain Grosjean